Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. So today the big news is Diamond Art Club now have a licensing deal with Lucasfilm. And that can only mean one thing: Star Wars. So today I am having a sneak peek at two new additions to the Star Wars Sparkle Pals range from Diamond Art Club. And it is two characters that I think pretty much everyone has heard of. So the first one is C-3PO, and the second one is Chewbacca. So these are part of the Sparkle Pals range from Diamond Art Club. If you're new to Diamond Art Club and you've never heard of Sparkle Pals, they are an offshoot of Lil Diamondz. So you see Lil Diamondz up here. That was initially started to create small projects that were quick and easy to do. And they were aimed at people who were just looking for a really quick project, maybe new to diamond painting, wanted something that they could do quickly and easily. It was also aimed at kids, so it wasn't too taxing, and the kids wouldn't lose interest, and it didn't take a long time. So that was how it started, and the Little Diamonds are actually canvases, whereas the Sparkle Pals took it to a different level, and these are actually characters that stand up, so you can place them in various places around the room. You don't hang them on the wall, and they're not in a picture frame. So we'll have a look at C-3PO first, I think. So here we have Star Wars, Lil Diamondz by Diamond Art Club. Art Kit DIY includes everything you need. Sparkle Pals, C-3PO, trademark. The size is 5.6 inches high and 2.1 inches wide, which will be the base. So it's 14.3 centimeters by 5.5 centimeters. On the back, everything you need is included. How it works: so if you're new to diamond painting, a basic step-by-step instruction on how to diamond paint. Then we have warnings: choking hazard, contains small parts, so keep out of reach of small kids. And then we have this part here that is quite interesting. It says third party tested for compliance with EU and USA standards. That means the Diamond Art Club's kits, including the Sparkle Pals, are tested by a third party to make sure that they are not using chemicals they shouldn't be using, and everything is within the health and safety standards for the product. That will include the packaging, the drills, the actual characters, the glue, everything. So you can be sure that everything is within the guidelines. And then we have Disney, StarWars.com, and then at the very bottom we have copyright and trademark Lucasfilm Limited. So as always, Diamond Art Club, everything they have produced since the day go, they have done licensed artwork. All of Diamond Art Club stuff is licensed. So we'll have a look at Chewbacca. So basically it's exactly the same packaging as you would expect. So we'll open up C-3PO, so to speak, if I can find my scissors. I'm just thinking, is this a resealable bag? I'm not sure. Yes, it is. So I have a glue strip along the bottom. I'll just open this up. And check it out. So just have a look at the packaging first. So we have a little bit of iridescence going on there. You can see the rainbow colours, and it's just basically a piece of card either side, opens up, and the character and the drills are inside. So I'm not going to unstaple stuff, don't have the patience. I'm just going to cut it. So if you are a Star Wars fan, this could be something new to your collection, and this is absolutely brand new from Diamond Art Club. And we'll have a look at the inside of the packaging. So now we get to see all of the characters. So you could actually collect all of the Star Wars characters, and you have them all there. Again, we have how it works, just the basics on how to diamond paint. And then we have DIY Sparkle Pals kit contents. DIY Sparkle Pals Contendo de kit. Okay, I have no idea, but I know it says that. Then we have Sparkle Pal 1, Baseboard 1, Superior Quality Diamonds, Twist and Pick applicator with putty / wax and multiplacers, stackable tray with lid and stopper ×1, and 15 resealable baggies. So I want to do them sort of side by side so we can just see the differences in the drills between the two characters. I was thinking about doing them as two individual videos, but I thought just doing a side by side would be quite nice. So I'll open this one up as well. And we'll cut the bag. So Chewbacca can sit here in his bag while we have a look at C-3PO. So take the contents out, so we have some bubble wrap around the actual character to protect him. So we have the character, and behind it we have the base, so it'll sit there. Then we have Thank You For Your Purchase, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. On the front, I would say that's the back. On the front we have tips and tricks for your project, a couple of tips there, and then on this side we have this little sparkly diamond. If we fold that up, it opens up and we can look inside the envelope. So inside we have the kit contents, which we've already read, so it tells you what's in the kit. Then we get a QR code to join the Diamond Art Club Facebook group. Very, very helpful group. A lot of members. If you join the group, you can drop in, you can meet people all around the world who really love diamond painting. And if you're new, you can go in and ask questions. If you're a seasoned diamond painter, you can go in and see what people are working on. People will post pictures of whips, which is work in progress, so you can see how far they've got on a particular kit. People will show pictures of finished kits as well, just if you're curious to see actual diamond paintings rather than just pictures. And then it's a very friendly group, very helpful group. People will talk about their favourite artists, things they would like to see, and that sort of stuff. So I would definitely recommend that you join it. Step-by-step instructions again on how to diamond paint. Then we have the socials: Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest and TikTok at Diamond Art Club, and the website diamondartclub.com. And then we have an important part. If you decide you want to buy another Diamond Art Club kit, you can get 20% off. All you have to do is scan the QR code for iPhone or Android, download the app, and if you make a purchase, the first purchase, you will get a 20% discount. It only applies to the first purchase with the app, but definitely worth using if you're looking to get another kit. So that is pretty much the thank you envelope. I like to go through all of this because I know that people will drop in and they maybe have heard of Diamond Art Club but don't really know anything about them, because they are very different from your sort of average diamond painting company, and you'll see that as I go through the contents of the toolkit. So we'll put that to the side, and here we have the toolkit. Has a list of what's inside, but we're just going to go through it. So we have resealable bag. I'm going to take everything out and put it to the side because I like to talk about things individually. But I just want to show a couple of things that are very, very different from the other diamond painting companies. So we'll put the bag to the side. The first and sort of most obvious thing is the pen. And I know I've got one somewhere. If you've been diamond painting, you will probably have seen pens like this, because this is what all the companies supply. It's basically a plastic straw, and it has a nylon tip with a brass insert in the end, and if I just wiggle it, it comes off, and you can see it is just a plastic straw. So this is what everybody was using since the beginning of diamond painting, and then Diamond Art Club thought, we can improve this, because we've just got this thin straw, and if you've got issues with your hands, you may have problems holding narrow things. It's not the most comfortable thing to hold. So Diamond Art Club decided to change this. So instead of getting a plastic straw, with Diamond Art Club you will get what looks much more like a pen. It is thicker, it is wasted at either end, so you can change the diameter of the grip if you're diamond painting for a long time, like a lot of us do. Holding the same diameter all the time can be tiring, so you can just move slightly back or forward just to change the grip. The other thing is, you can see we've got a cap, so if we push this off, it doesn't screw off. You might think it screws off, but it just pushes off. So the cap is covering the tip. Now if we go back to the pink pen, we can see it's not just the body of the pen that's different, the tip is different as well. The actual very tip, the brass part, is the same, so it'll feel just the same as using one of these pens. So it's something that you're familiar with. The big difference is, with these pens you have to press into pink wax or putty to fill the pen, and then you pick up the drills. The Diamond Art Club pen is very different. If I unscrew it, you can see how it works. There's this little piston here, and inside here we have some clear wax. So when you get the pen, it will be loose. If you screw it down until it stops, that means the pen is now against the top of that piston. If you hold the tip of the pen and twist the pen, that will push the wax to the tip. So the idea is the wax is inside the pen. You don't have to keep dipping it in your little square of pink wax. It's inside the pen. When you first do it, you'll have to turn it a little bit to push the wax up to the tip. So it's best just to do small steps at a time and just watch to see, and that is now at the top. So it's primed, and because I twisted it a little bit too much, it's feeding more than I need. So all I would do is just wipe that off with my finger, get it nice and flat, and then it's ready to go. Then you diamond paint as normal, and then you will get to a point where it isn't picking up, and all you do is hold the tip, twist the pen a fraction, it will feed more wax to the tip, and you carry on. So no more stopping to dip into the wax and wipe off the excess and stuff. You just get it primed, wipe the wax off, diamond paint, and it stops picking up. Just twist it very slightly and it will feed wax. You will learn how little, it is very little, just a tiny amount, and it will feed the wax back to the tip. You can see even that little turn I did was too much. So it just takes a little bit of practice. You will quickly learn. It's a tiny amount just to feed that wax, just that little bit to the tip. So you use that until you get down to the end of the threads. Then obviously it won't screw any further. You have to take it back off. And you pull out the little plunger. And then your wax is in here, but you need more wax. So Diamond Dart Club supply extra wax. So what you do is you take a little bit of this, roll it up into a little worm, put it inside here, and then put the plunger back in. Don't fill it to the top because you'll struggle to push the plunger in. And then when you put your pen back on, you'll struggle to get it on the thread. So leave a bit of space, don't fill it all the way up. Put your plunger in, and then it's just the same thing again. Go down until you feel it tight, and then give it a little turn and watch the tip. It's as easy as that. So this will refill the pen quite a few times, so you'll get a long time out of that. So refill wax, I nearly said putty. Refill wax is included. On the opposite end, we have what they call a multi-placer. Again, I go through this because I'm always conscious of people who are totally new to diamond painting, may have seen these things, or may not even have seen them, but may have seen them and thought, what is that and what do I do with it? This is a multi-placer, and it means you can pick up more than one drill at a time. With this, you can only pick up one drill. With this one, you can pick up 4. But this one doesn't feed the wax. You still have to push into wax with this. You can push it into the clear wax and use that. Or if you prefer, they also include some pink wax. You can push the multiplacer into this and use pink wax, which you will already be used to if you've been diamond painting. So you can use either or. The multiplacer is used to fill areas of the same colour quickly. So if you have a large area of the same colour, instead of placing 1, 1, 1, 1, you can place 4, 4, 4, 4, so it speeds things up. If you're maybe doing it as a gift for someone and you have a deadline, like a birthday, anniversary, Christmas, that sort of thing, you might want to speed things up if you can do it, so you can use the multiplacer. If you happen to have a diamond painting that has large areas of the same colour, you can use the larger multiplacer that is supplied. So these just pull out. So that was the 4-placer, and this one is a 7-placer. So you would just shake your tray, get your drills lined up, press this into the wax, whichever one you want, and then you can pick up 7 drills at a time and place them. So that is what the multiplacer is for. It's to speed things up. You don't have to use them. I don't use them. I have never used them. I prefer to single place. I relax by diamond painting. I put headphones on, I listen to music and I diamond paint and chill out. So I'm in no rush. But maybe if I was working on a kit and I was doing it as a gift and I was running out of time, if I had areas of the same colour, I could use the multiplacers. So that is pretty much that. Then we get a bag of bags. So we get the resealable bags, and it says 15. I always count them. I just always have done it with all kits that I've checked, just to see how many we get. So we'll see if we get 15. So got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we've got a bonus of 3. I have found that it does vary between maybe 15 to 20, 21, something like that. But you should always get at least 15. So the bags are used to keep any spare drills once you've finished the kit, you can keep the drills in these bags and use them as replacements on future kits. So put them to the side. So the next thing I want to look at is the drills, and they come in a resealable bag that once you open you will probably never use again. But they're sealed up, and I forgot to mention they also have a label, so you can see it says C-3PO, so we know that these are the drills for this kit. So we'll have a quick look at them. So the Sparkle Pals are a bit different in that we don't have the DMC codes. They purely work by number. So it makes it again nice and easy for people who are new and kids who want to give it a try. Basically all they're doing is matching the number. So we've got some very, very shiny drills in here. We've got some ABs. These drills here have a special coating on them. They call them ABs. It's short for Aurora Borealis, where the sky changes colours, also known as the Northern Lights. With these drills, once they're on, if you move around the room, they reflect different colours just depending on the angle that the light hits them. For example, these ones are white, but if I tilt them, I can see a very bright blue, green, yellow, red, purple. So you get these random sparkles or flashes of colour. Really, really nice effect. These red ones, same idea. They've got the AB coating on them, so they reflect different colours. And we've got some metallic silver ones, and obviously some metallic gold. Yeah, he's going to be a very, very shiny C-3PO. So I'll just keep this to one side so I don't get drills mixed up, and we'll have a look at the actual character. So take him out of the little bag, and this one is broken. Okay, this is what happens when you do sneak peeks and live stuff. The character has actually snapped at the neck. Now, I am thinking a spot of glue will fix that. It's a clean break. It's just one of these things. It doesn't mean to say they will all break, but it does look like a weak point, just that little piece of plastic there. But I'm pretty sure that will be easy enough to fix. Just a little spot of super glue and we'll be good to go. So as I was saying, these aren't like normal diamond paintings. Basically all you're doing is looking for the number on the character. We'll say 1. It's going to be pretty obvious. 1 is the gold, so these golden drills. So there is a clear film over this because there is glue underneath, so you have to peel the film off, and then you pick up a drill from the bag number 1 and you place it on the number 1. And then we've got number 2 is the silver, so that is this leg here. You can see all the 2s. The other thing about the Sparkle Pals is the drills aren't in straight lines, so you can't really use your multiplacer, but you have 2 multiplacers with the pen anyway, that you can use in regular diamond paintings. But on these characters you can't use them because the drills are not in straight lines and there are gaps between them. It's just the way that they are done. So you've got the print on the background that you'll still see after you put the drills on. So we've got multiple colours here in the middle of his body, and then that is it. So if it's somebody who's totally new to diamond painting, it gets them used to picking up drills with the wax, it gets them used to using the pen and feeding the wax, it gets them used to placing the drills on the symbols. So it's a starter for some people to get a good idea of how diamond painting works before they actually start on a full-size diamond painting. And again, it doesn't take too long to complete these, and that is the whole point. It's a quick and easy way to diamond paint. The other bonus is with these Sparkle Pals, you can set them in their base. I won't push it in case it gets stuck. Excuse the head. So when you're finished, you push the base into the slot, and then you can stand the character up. So we'll just put them back together. It looks kind of freaky with no head. So that is the base and the character. So that was C-3PO. So I'm going to have a look at Chewbacca, and I don't think we'll have the problem that we had there, because he is a much more sturdy chappy. So we'll move everything to the side. Obviously, I'm not going to go through all the pen and the wax and the multiplacers and things since I've spoke about them. There's no point going over that again. So I'll put this stuff to the side. Oops. And we'll have a look at Chewbacca. So again, we get the thank you envelope, which we've done, so no point going through that. This part should be quite quick. We get the toolkit, and again we get the pen, we get the tray, which I forgot to mention. I've just realised I forgot to mention the tray. I'll talk about that before we look at Chewbacca. And then we get the wax, the two types of wax, the two multiplacers and the bags. So I'll put that to the side. I'm glad I spotted that. I forgot the tray. This is another upgrade that Diamond Art Club did. I'll just keep Chewy here. So the tray from Diamond Art Club is very different from what you will get as standard from the other diamond painting companies. It is bigger than the sort of typical trays that you get, which I forgot to pick up. I've got one over here. So this is a sort of typical diamond painting tray, and you can see there's quite a bit of difference in the size. The other thing is this one doesn't have a spout, you can see, and it has angled sides. That means that if you're diamond painting, you've got your drills in the tray, you accidentally touch this or bump it, it will flip over. Your drills will end up on the table, on the glue, on the floor, wherever. It's very, very irritating. It's very light. Diamond Art Club stepped things up. This is a good bit heavier, and it has a spout. It also has a stopper, so when you shake your tray, the drills don't actually fall out the end. And the other thing is the sides are straight, and that makes a big difference, because it means if you accidentally bump it, it doesn't flip over. Because it's wider, it makes it more stable as well. But the other thing is it comes with a lid, and the lid does not clip. The lid actually slides into the tray. There's a groove either side. Slide that in, and then you can just push this up, get to the top, and it is locked. So it doesn't matter how hard I shake the tray, it won't fall off. That is very handy if you have small kids, small inquisitive kids, or even big inquisitive kids. If you're diamond painting and you suddenly have to go and get something, just quickly grab something, the kids are maybe playing in the room, you can just slide the tray lid up and leave it. And if the kids do actually come along and think, oh, what is this? And they pick it up and shake it, they'll hear the drills rattling inside, but that is it. They won't spill them all over the table. Whereas if they had a tray like this and they pick it up, as soon as they touch it, it will flip over, and you will be coming back to pick up the drills. So very handy for that. The other thing is, if you have pets that shed hair, like cats and dogs, you can diamond paint. If you decide to stop, you're going to work on the same colour tomorrow or whenever, you can just put the tray on the table or wherever, close the lid, leave the drills inside and just leave it. When you come back to diamond paint, slide open the lid, drills are inside, nice and clean, no pet hairs, no crumbs, no dust, so it keeps everything nice and clean. Very, very good idea. It's a simple design, but it works very, very well. Definitely the best tray that I've tried that comes as standard from any diamond painting company, and I have tried quite a few. I really like this design. I like the locking lid as well. So yeah, really, really nice tray. So now we can get back to Chewbacca. So here we have the drills. We'll just give it a quick check, and yep, Chewbacca, they are the correct drills. Find the glue strip, which is somewhere here. Take the drills out and we'll have a quick look at them. So I don't think we'll have any metallic gold ones. So mostly browns, but this is an AB, Aurora Borealis again. So it is brown, but if you tilt it in the light, it flashes different colours. And the way that it works is when you've got the character standing, as you walk past, you will just see these little flashes of different colours. As I said, really, really nice effect. Here we have a grey AB as well, which will be doing the same thing. And then obviously most of them are brown, just different shades of brown. So we'll have a little look at Chewie. As I said, I can't see there being any problems with him. He's a pretty solid character. So here we have Chewbacca. And again, you can see the numbers, you can see how they're not exactly in line. So not really something you would use the multiplacers on. The multiplacers are more for standard diamond painting kits where the drills are in line. So that's Chewie. And then we get the base again. So again, I don't want to push it in case it gets too tight, because it would be difficult to work if he's going to be lying at an angle. Definitely better to maybe get some masking tape, roll it into a loop, maybe 2, and then press it down on the table, and that'll stop the character from moving. Forgot to look at the back. So again, yeah, there's something missing. On the back we have Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle, and then again we have the Star Wars logo and copyright and trademark Lucasfilm Limited. I think I'll put him, I don't want to distress people too much, I'll put him to the side until I fix him. But you will see these characters for sure in the background in future videos. C-3PO will be repaired. We can fix him, we have the technology. It's called super glue. But yeah, unfortunate that happened, but this is the thing about doing live unboxings. Things sometimes go wrong. It's going to be a very, very easy fix, but you could also contact Diamond Art Club and say, I got this and it was damaged, and I'm pretty sure they would replace it. But a little spot of glue is going to fix that, I'm sure. So I'll put them back together, I think, just so we can have them side by side. So this is it. This is the first look at any Star Wars stuff from Diamond Art Club. It's going to be very interesting to see what comes. I'm really hoping we're going to see some Star Wars diamond paintings, as in proper sized diamond paintings. It would be awesome. So that's it. That was a sneak peek of 2 of the new Star Wars Sparkle Pals. I have C-3PO and Chewbacca. As I said, this is a sneak peek. If you are watching it just as it has gone out, it will not be on the Diamond Art Club website yet. It will be released, or they will be released, I think it will be the whole series, or the whole collection, will be released on April 30th, which is Wednesday, which if you're watching this when it goes out, it will be tomorrow. April 30th at 9 AM PST. So if you are a Star Wars fan, set your alarms for 9 AM PST, and I hope you get the characters that you're looking for. So that's it. Star Wars has arrived at Diamond Art Club. So yeah, that was the first look at the new Sparkle Pals Star Wars figures, at least 2 of them. Unfortunate about C-3PO, but these things happen. As I said, very easy fix with a little spot of super glue. So yeah, that is it. As I said, release date is April 30th, and at 9 AM PST. So you will have to check what that is, your time, wherever you are in the world, but 9 AM PST, convert it to your own time zone and set your alarm if you are a Star Wars fan. So that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more unboxings, unbaggings, comparisons, accessories, anything to do with diamond painting, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. If you do that, you may catch me live. I do very random YouTube lives where people can drop in, see what I'm working on, and we can have a bit of a chit chat. It can be about diamond painting. It could be pretty much about anything. I'm always interested in getting to know people who diamond paint and learn where they are in the world and find out a little bit about where they live. I am originally from Scotland and I now live in Copenhagen, capital city of Denmark. It was very interesting moving here. Quite a few things are different. We could maybe talk about that in a live. So that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, take care, be safe, and may the Force be with you.